stop that now. Put that down now. Don't be silly now. Just put that down. Don't be silly. Really.
You're so mean to me. You expect me to walk everywhere.
Darling, at all.
You don't want me to have a car, do you? You think I might go out and spend your money, Mr. Big Time of Megla Television? You expect me to stay indoors for always, just waiting for you to come round. Will he come round this evening or won't he come round this evening? Or is he taking out his skinny wife and his spotty daughters?
Oh, there's no need to bring my skinny wife and spotty daughters into this. You know how much I care for you, darling.
Don't darling me. You buy me a car, then you can darling me.
I can't afford it in this tax year, darling. Well, look, I'm already paying for this place.
You buy me a car this month, or I go back to Italy. Arrivederci.
Yes, have you seen my shoes anywhere? Oh, thank you very much, that's lovely. You don't seem to realise how tight things are at the moment, with this depression.
I have the depression. I never get out of here. Don't talk to me about things being bad, no money about. I see your programs on the television, and they're always giving away money, prizes, holidays. Why not a car for me?
Look, you don't understand. Relatives and friends of Megla Television are not allowed on the program.
I am not a relative or a friend. I am your lover.
Oh, yes.
Of course you can get me on the show.
Getting you onto the big one is one thing. Getting you to win is another. You have to answer questions, Carla.
I could answer the questions if I knew the answers.
Yes.
Mal. Here. Sort that lot out.
Well, just a minute. Hang on, Claremont. These are not for me. These are for the big one, Mr. Werner. He's the producer of this program.
He was. He's out. You're in.
What do you mean he's out, I'm in?
Palace Revolution, mate. He's been sent on sick leave.
I've just seen him up in the bar. He's not sick.
He is now. Sick as a parrot.
Well, I can't take over Megla's top game show on the say-so of a mere postboy.
You'll be informed. I'm only giving you advance notice. Now, you better get on with it. There's a lot to do.
Don't you talk to a top game show producer like that.
So you agree?
What?
You got the job?
Well, of course I have. That's why I've been transferred to Light Entertainment.
Well, I'm glad we're working together, Nesbit. Put it there, mate.
Right. What do you mean, working together? What do you do on the show?
I compile the questions.
You do? I thought they came from London University.
No, only the answers.
Well, what am I supposed to do with all this lot?
Well, you bung them all away except for one, and that's your competitor.
Well, I don't do that. I open them all, read them, and decide on the merits.
Well, please yourself. Won't be seeing much of you in the bar this week, will we?
Go on, get out, go on! Dear, sirs? Yes, right. Would lick your... No, like. No. Dear, oh, dear. Your most noble and serene highness, salutations to your throne. On bended knees I come, your slave. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Dear sir, looks a bit more promising. I thought you'd like to know the man next door murdered his wife last week and is keeping her in his deep freeze. Oh, dear, oh, dear, dear. Dear sir, I would like to be on your show, the big one, yours sincerely. And so you shall, sir, and so you shall.
This smells like a good competitor. I can always sniff out a good one.
I've already picked one, sir. A man from Stoke Newington.
We don't want a man from Stoke Newington. They're very silly out there and much too tall. Take my word for it, you'll have a lot of trouble with your camera angles. No, open this. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't ideal.
Ooh.
Picked it straight out of the middle of the pile. Never seen it before in my life.
Smells like a Peruvian brothel.
Italian, actually.
Dear Mr. Gunn, Well, how did she know I was the producer? I only got the job 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, that's the sort of competitor we want. Psychic. An amazing woman.
Well, I hope it's a woman. Carla Gambonetti, Miss 382737. And that's not her phone number. Oh, dear, oh, Lord, look at that.
You should be thinking about her general knowledge capabilities.
I am, sir, I am. They look all right to me.
What's your attitude, Gunn? This naive young girl of 23 came over here innocently 7 years ago as an au pair girl from her impoverished little village in Tuscany to support her crippled mother and her out-of-work father and 9 brothers and sisters.
Well, where does it say that? I can't see that.
I'm hazarding a guess. This is what you're going to say when you introduce her on the program.
Why?
Because it sounds better than saying some businessman's spare bit of crumpet.
Is she?
Well, how the hell would I know? I'm just going from the photograph.
Sir, do you happen to know what the prize is this week, Mr. Hughes?
Yes, a motor car.
Oh, a Metro, is it, or a Mini?
No, a Jaguar XJS. Red with white leather upholstery, wire wheels, electric windows, quadraphonic sound.
Blimey, really is the big one this week.
Well, she's a big girl. And when you've got her on camera, show her demurely veiled, counting her rosary beads, rather like Audrey Hepburn as a novice nun.
Well, what would a novice nun be wanting with a red Jaguar XJS?
That's between her and the Mother Superior. Now, you get on with your own work. You've only got a program to run. I've got a whole company. Get on with it, Gunn. Now.
Yes, sir, I'm getting on to Miss Gambonetti now, sir. No point in letting the grass grow under our feet. Signorina Gambonetti? Is that you? My name is Nesbitt Gunn, top games producer at Megla Television, and it's my pleasure to tell you that you have been selected as next week's competitor in the big one. And I'd like to come round and talk to you if that's convenient. Shall I bring a chaperone? No? A bottle of vodka and 6 Cokes? Right.
Give him Old Spice for Christmas. The classic masculine fragrance. The mark of a man.
We could suggest that the 1.6-litre Rover will improve your performance. And you probably wouldn't argue. And we could say it will help lead to a quieter life. And you'd nod in agreement. And we could even claim that the car will do wonders for your social life. And you might be intrigued, but not entirely surprised. However, if we were to tell you that the restyled 1.3 or 1.6-litre Rovers could come to you for less money than a dozen sets of professional golf clubs, that you might find rather incredible. But then, from only £6,790, the Rover 200 Series is rather an incredible motor car.
Tell you what, mate, I'm knackered. Knocking off at the end of the day, girls with long blonde hair.
Winning a pony down at the dogs and having a good swear.
Doing the waltz of the Lambeth walk, a bunker full up with coal.
Jelly dills and cockles, and Tottenham scoring a goal. Having a salt
In every pool,
a Turkish bar,
and a pint
not half.
of courage best. That's what I like. Standing here, having a beer, he knows how to pull a pint the best. Now listen here, it's lovely and clear and stands alone from all the rest. It's creamy and golden,
And really a classic.
it quenches your thirst.
You ain't brassy,
It's smooth and smashing,
tasty and great.
and drawn and handsome.
Cheers, mate.
It's courage best. That's what I like.
To enjoy country setting, make sure you follow the country code. Always close the gate. Dispose of your litter in the proper place. Pour slowly and carefully so as not to disturb the wildlife. Now you can appreciate the true beauty of country setting. An idyllic blend of Devon cream, British wine, and malt whiskey. Oh, and always wear a pair of stout walking shoes.
In-car entertainment this Christmas. Pi, JPS and Harry Moss Audio. Cassette players and radios. Prices start at $10.95 from B&S now.
the street door was open, I came straight up. Nesbitt gun, the big one. I haven't disturbed you to your devotions.
No. Oh, you brought the vodka. Avanti.
Thank you.
You prefer we sit in here or go into solarium?
No, I think I prefer the shade, if you don't mind. I mean, I'm hardly dressed for the beach.
You can take your shirt off if you want.
Oh, no, I go a very unattractive shade of pink. Like most English people, I peel a lot, you know. Yes, the old red nose. It's round the shoulders I get it. Calamine lotion's the only answer. And that's not very attractive when it dries out. You get swollen white patches all over you.
I don't have any calamine lotion, only vodka.
Oh, that'll do nicely. Thank you, Tar. May I say, Mrs. Gambonetti, how much more than in the photograph?
More what?
More of everything.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bung ho, down the hatch. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? How long have you been in this country?
7 years. I first came here to England as an au pair girl.
Oh, you hear lots of stories about them being exploited and ill-treated, don't you, eh? Chased round the kitchen table by the husband while the wife's down the vets with the cocker spaniels.
That's what happened to me.
Oh, dear. And then you became a religious mystic after that, did you? With incredible powers of psychic foreknowledge.
When are you going to deliver the Jaguar, please?
There you go again. How on earth did you know it was a Jaguar car?
Kevin told me.
Kevin? I only know one person called Kevin, and that's Mr. Hughes. I don't think I'll take any more notes. They could get somebody the sack. Miss Gambonetti, tell me frankly and openly. This is very important, and I must know here and now. Are you Mr. Hughes' au pair girl?
No.
Oh, right. Well, we can continue. You sure? No fibbers?
No, all that finished 6 years ago.
Oh, so you were Mr. Hughes' au pair girl?
Yes, but he took advantage of me.
Yes, he's taken advantage of me as well. Look, Miss Carbonari.
Gambonetti.
Sorry, yes, scusi. Are you, or are you not, to coin a phrase, Mr. Hughes' bit of stuff?
Mr. Hughes is a very kind man. He pays for the flat, my dinners, breakfasts, bits of jewelry, underwear.
Well, that's answered that question.
But he won't buy me a car. He says he can't afford it. So I go on the show and win one.
But this is reprehensible. It's out of the question.
You brought the questions?
No. It's out of the question. Oh, Miss Gambonetti, you are an innocent dupe in all this. I am convinced of that. But can't you see? In a few years, when your looks have faded, you'll be out on the streets on your ear-roll. Someone else will be installed in here. Who will it be? Even me, perhaps. Who knows the limits of his lust? Am I getting through to you, Miss Gambonetti?
All I want is a car.
Oh, you simple child. Go back home to your village before it's too late. Marry the mayor's son who's been waiting for you all these years. Have children. Eat lots of spaghetti, put on weight, shoo the chickens from the kitchen table. Oh, those endless parties under the olive trees, surrounded by friends and family. The priest sipping wine and arguing politics with the mayor. At dusk, the lanterns sway in the warm mistral breeze. The accordions play, and the young folk dance to a sad pavane.
Slip into these trunks, Nesbit. You're so pale. You should be bronzed like a god.
Yes, well, that could take a little time.
We have plenty of time.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Oh, you have such broad shoulders.
Yes, well, I do a bit of toning up with the old bullworker, you know.
This will bring out the muscles, this oil.
As long as it doesn't stain my shirt, I don't care.
Hello, Carla. Kevin here. I've forgotten my key. Open the door.
It's Kevin!
Mr. Hughes! Oh, no! Oh, my God! Don't let him in!
I have to!
Come along. I don't want to be seen hanging about down here.
Hello, Kevin, is that you?
Of course it's me. I told you it's me.
Well, you can't be too careful these days. The girl downstairs was robbed yesterday. You must go!
I'm going! I'm going! I'm gone!
Use the stairs. He's coming up in the lift.
Oh!
Come in, darling.
Is that for Miss Gambonetti?
Yes, Gam.
About bloody time. I ordered it 6 weeks ago. Come on! Come on!
That's about it.
The built-in wardrobe's crammed with clothes. Don't ever call me stingy.
It gets heavier the longer you carry it.
Really? Have a drink.
I feel tired, Gav.
Oh, darling. How can I ever thank you?
Well, I can think of a few ways.
Not tonight, darling. I've got a terrible headache.
Well, I've got just the thing to take that away. The questions and answers for the quiz. I'll just slip into something more comfortable.
In that case, you'll need to go into the bedroom where all of your clothes are.
What are you shouting for, woman? I know where my clothes are. Let's pull together your head between your knees. Dr. Arnold was right. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Now, where's that cane? Thank you, Carla. Time for school. Let's begin a new day. Now, you'll never grow up into a big girl with a Jaguar car and a luxury flat and not go out to work if you can't answer these questions.
I will do my best, Mr. Chips.
Yes, you will. Or you'll be kept behind later. Now, who won the boat race in 1937?
Oxford or Cambridge?
Yes. That's good enough for me, but it won't win the quiz. I'm going to keep you in after school.
What for?
Because the doors are locked. Your parents have gone away on a fortnight's holiday and left you entirely in my care.
Oh, you wicked man, Mr. Chips.
Everyone's gone home, including Matron. We're all alone in school.
Please, don't tie me to the radiators.
That's a good idea. Where's the string? Bye-bye, darling. Keep going through the questions.
Okay, I'll ring you at the office.
No, don't do that.
It's not on. It's not on. I can't go through with it. It's quite immoral. I mean, I'm a worldly tolerant sort of a chap. I'm not a prig. I'm not a holier-than-thou. I've put my foot on a £5 note in a pub. God knows.
You're overwrought, my darling. Have a little drink.
It's got to stop now before it's too late. I'll get another competitor. I will not be a party to the moral decline of our social standards, gnawing away at everything decent. It's Sodom and Gomorrah stuff, is this? It's like Berlin in between the wars. Christopher Isherwood, I am a camera. I wanted to do that. I had a way of doing that which would have shown the relevance to the day. The old Kurt Weill music played by Pink Floyd. And...
That was the last of the patients, Doctor.
How was it, nurse? You're looking a little peaky yourself.
It's nothing.
You can't be too careful. I am going to give you a thorough examination.
Fantastic. Don't you agree, folks? And it gives me great pleasure on behalf of Megla Television to give you the keys to this fabulous car. And yes, truly tonight was the big one.
Cue the roller. Cue it quickly, quickly.
Good show, Gun. Well done. I think she deserved to win, don't you?
Very convincing performance.
Coming about that, Gun?
No, nothing.
Well, I expect it's after-show drinkies, everyone. I'm sorry I won't be able to join you. The wife. The children aren't very well either, nor are the dogs.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. We were expecting you to...
No, family first. You know me and family life. Sacrosanct. I've got to get straight off home to rural Berkshire. Here's a £5. All right. I'll see you in the morning, Gun.
Oh, right, sir. Thank you. Good night. Carla, it's your Paddington Bear. Mr. Hughes, what are you doing here? I thought you were down in rural Berkshire.
Never mind what I'm doing here, Gun. You explain your presence here.
Well, I just popped round to see that Miss Gambonetti was happy with the car and had no complaints about the performance.
Yours or the car's? She's gone off, Gun, taken off into the night in that effing car.
Gun?
Yes, you heard me. The bird's flown the coop, shipped her anchor, pulled the chocks away, kicked down the stable door, and left us high and dry.
Like flotsam on the beach.
Don't trade metaphors with me. You're in big trouble, matey.
Oh.
Recognize this?
Ah, Kalesh.
Never mind the pong. Read it out.
Oh, yes, sir, right. Dear... Oh, Paddington Bear. She was rather taken with my duffel coat, sir.
God, you're in deep water, Gun. In it up to your neck. Nigel Dempster stuff this is, followed by a full exposure in private eye, sordid revelations, and criminal proceedings. Games produce a rigged show for sex favors.
Blimey, I've been fitted up. I'm ruined.
She very nearly ruined me, Gun. The rapacious little slut. Thank you, Gun.
What for, sir?
Getting rid of Carla. Mark my words, Gun. Get rid of all your mistresses. Get back to your wife and the bosom of the family. Church on Sunday. Dogs round the fireplace. Crumpets for tea. Nanny bringing the children to kiss them goodnight. Dress for dinner. Brandy and billiards to follow. All's well with England. This island fortress set in a silver sea. This pearl, this England. Thank you, Gun. Keep these values, and you've won the first prize in the lottery of life. Being an Englishman. See you Monday, Gun. Shipshape and Bristol fashion.
Aye, aye, sir.
Clean up the flat. Switch the fridge off, turn the lights out, and bring me those keys on Monday morning. And burn that letter now, Gun.
Right you are, sir.
Come on.
Dear Paddington Bear, thank you so much. I'm going back to Italy to get married, like you suggested. I shall sell the Jaguar in Milano to put towards my dowry. Ciao. Arrivederci, my little Paddington Bear. P.S. Don't get marmalade on your paws.
Arrivederci. Ciao.